Alright, how's it going, everyone? We got another NU letter live where I'm looking at another one of the drops, this time Alcremie. So I think in my last video I mentioned how I thought this mod was pretty underwhelming. Essentially, it's a pretty bulky but also surprisingly strong fairy type, but I gotta say that its bulk is really only on the special defensive side. And while I think you could probably get away with a special defensive wall set in a similar vein of like recover, dazzlingly mystical fire probably still wants to be there, aromatherapy, that type of support on defensive teams. And I've definitely seen that on some stall teams that are taking advantage of this in Quagsire right now. I think that set's pretty underwhelming on balance, where it could just be abused. Someone lets in Haunter and these other wall breakers like Toxicroak. Garbodor can kind of switch in on it, not too bad. I know I'm mentioning poison types, but its physical defense I think is really abusable. So that's why we're gonna try. Wait a second. That's why we're gonna try this wall breaking set that I've had a little bit of fun with Calm Mind, Recover, and then these two attacks. Just shame it doesn't get Moonblast. It has to rely on Dazzling Clean, but it's still a pretty strong Fairy Stab, and Mystical Fire coverage to hit steals is always nice. It's also at decent speed. Now, I want to see this 1 second. Abomasnow, yeah, you're outspeeding what is modest Abomasnow if you're modest yourself, which can be okay. I mean, most Pokemon, like a regular Sandaconda set, would do timid Sandaconda, which we could, or timid Abomasnow, which would be max speed here as well. But I think we're just going to stick with modest and see how that works out. Sub-Disable Haunter is another star of this team. It's just a real big monster. And the idea is that Alcremie could possibly bait in some of the same checks, but potential checks like Skunk Tank, and if Skunk Tank's not running enough speed, I could really dent it. Also hitting just dark types in general, like Savali Dark, which we have here. This is just going to help with the opposing Haunter a little bit, breaking down Pythagoras, but it also helps that I have two special attacking wall breakers here, and these guys dealing with Eldergloss, so I don't get put to sleep or something like that. Ferroseed is full-on special defensive to deal with Haunter, and this is also another set that I'm trying out. There's a lot of stuff that we're trying out here, I guess I gotta say, in this team, but I've been having fun with it. So this is Knockoff and Gyro Ball, and this will prevent the opposing sub-disable Haunter from taking advantage of me, so long as they don't see my third attack. And then Toxic too is really cool with wearing down like the opposing Pythagoras, or I want to say, man, there's a lot. Yeah, like Hitmonchan that might want to come into, or the Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan loves coming in because it thinks it doesn't mind taking a little bit of Leech Seed chip, But this Rotom Fan is defensive because we really need something that's reliable for getting off that, for having a fighting resistance, it's not totally weak to knockoff like Haunter is. With Defog, Will-O-Wisp, Air Slash, and Pain Slit for just a little bit of recovery. And then this is a really funny set that I think it might have some merit just as a surprise factor. We'll see. And it's Choice Scarf Sandaconda. And something that I realized that if you look at the Pokemon that are in the tier, by usage, that are really fast, right? And all of these guys up here, which besides Ninjask, Choice Scarf Sandaconda, I think entire beat, they're all going to be weak to Earthquake and Stone Edge, which are really strong, coverage attacks. Or a lot of them are vulnerable to being hit by Glare. Setup sweepers like the Savalis hate being hit by Glare. Clang, you know what I mean? Now, oh shoot. Okay, I gotta throw this in a second. I don't think it's really the greatest set, because the fact of the matter is that Sandaconda can be basically this fast even after just a regular Glare, and it could just stomach hits with its good HP and bulk. So that's why you would have to be kind of crazy to run a set like this, but that's a little bit of the point. That's just kind of a fun surprise factor. I do think that again, like I said, a regular bulky glare set is probably your go-to. But my opponent, another ladder tour alt, he's got a cool little bulky team, but I'm seeing 0 fairy resists. Yeah, so that's going to be fun to take advantage of. But I'm also seeing nothing for Volt Switch, which I don't have on my Rotom fan, which I forgot to mention. So can't really. No, we can still go Rotom fan because I do like the matchup against his rocker because a Wisp into, you know, whatever. That's okay. We're gonna go for another because I do want Quagsire to be. Actually, no. This is a great opportunity to go to Alcremie, I believe. I'm done with it. Oh. Maybe we won't get a game here? I don't know. Okay, let's see how much this does. Unboosted, I can't really boost anymore as it is anyways because I'm unaware. But Dusclops, okay. Yeah, so Dusclops is just his general wall here. He might go for Nightshade, Seismic Toss. Okay. But this is a good opportunity to go for knockoff. I don't know if he's expecting it. I think he might go Goss. And getting rid of Goss is heavy duty boots, while also maybe getting a Toxic off. He doesn't have a Toxic as Orber as well. This team's definitely not the most relevant to the meta, if you ask me. But, okay. I think I'm going to keep this just because it switches into Goss really, really well. And I think I get a free switch in and just kill with Haunter now. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for... Shoot. So this is kind of the problem with sub-disable Haunter. With it, you know, you may have saw this in one of my earlier videos. Is that there's a couple 50-50s with should I go for disable, should I just go for the kill. So I'm going to go for disable, expecting him to sack this because it lost its Violet. And if I do get it off, that's a free sub, and then you're going to have a really hard time dealing with me. And I can't really afford to scout with another substitute because my health is low. I could, you know, it's not the worst idea. Just going right for the sub. But I don't want to just keep losing chip. I think I'd rather be at around 70% of my health and him switch out and then just have another opportunity to capitalize. You know, see what he wants to do on this first one. Than whatever the alternative is. So now I get a free substitute. Got a little bit more health from that. In comes Rotom Frost. Great target for Sludge Bomb to do some heavy damage. And I'm going to be back about the mid-60s after this Sludge Bomb. And so it's crazy how this Haunter can just take advantage of teams. No poison, but that's okay. Well, my question is, what is this Quagsire going to do to me, really, you know? I don't really want to just mess around. Maybe he's just trying to get something off for free, but I'm going to go right into Alcremie, expecting a Scald, right? Waterfall, maybe even? If it was Curse. Yeah, Scald's doing nothing. I don't believe Dusclops is a switch in anymore. Let's see how much this does. That is sad. Yeah, so this is probably the special defensive Goss that we're seeing. Oh shoot, okay, gotta go right into Sandaconda. Sorry for playing this fast. But I'm liking what the kinda liking how this is playing out. I'm gonna go right for Glare. Dang it, I was looking at Stone Edge too. I was going for Glare just because I was half expecting Quagsire to come in, but this makes sense. Alright, time to sack Alcremie. It tried to do something, I think it just had too many special walls to deal with. Dazzling Gleam as a stab attack, it's just a little too weak, you know? And this is why I think Alcremie is a little underwhelming. I know there's other sets out there for it, but it's always going to have to deal with a single stab attack, or yeah, because with Dazzling Gleam, which isn't that strong, you know, reliance on setting up and the matchup. I think it's, if anyone thinks it's really that great, I would say that's overrated. That's one way to put it, I guess. So I don't think he knows. Yeah, he has no idea on Choice Scarf yet. Although that's not going to be too helpful, except maybe Stonejourner. You know, maybe if I get low. But at that point, you probably will already know that I'm not leftovers. So missed the Blizzard. That means nothing to me. Oh, actually, look at this now. Here we go. What am I thinking? This is the opportunity. And we missed. Perfect. Oh, I wanted to showcase that for fun, but I'm pretty sure this Haunter just sweeps now, as is, so. Hitmontop comes in. Oh my gosh, do you see that damage? We're going to roll fan on the Thief. Bullet Punch? Okay, that's nothing. Yeah, we may as well just defog on this guy. And we know for a fact it's heavy duty boots, and that it is well, not for a fact it's heavy duty boots, but I'm pretty sure it is, and that it's special defensive. So the way I see this, why not put it on a timer, prevent it from going for Wisp. Now I can switch into Haunter on the Eldegoss as much as I want now. So I mean, that's a win-win in my books. We'll just go for Gyro Ball. Oh my god, that is powerful. That might be Stone Edge. Or not Stone Edge. Yeah, that's probably the Stone Edge. I think this is CB. That's what I should say. Let's see if this kills. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's the problem about that Mon. It just has no defense at all. No special defense. I'm gonna go right into Savali Dark. Jeez, is this CB now? No, it's Technician, but just funny. Back in the Rotom Fan. Just playing around. Now I'm going to turn to sleep. Yeah, it's nothing. Now I can Pain Split this too, is the best part. If I wake up, and I did not wake up, you got full turn of sleep. It's a shame. Anyways, we can disable the Scald, and I don't think he can hit me now, so let's get a free sub off. Actually, let's Sludge Bomb on, oh, Eldegoss. Eldegoss might live. Nice. Now let's sub. Should not be able to break, but it does somehow. Okay, we're gonna sub again. Yep. I don't need to disable, it's fine. I just need damage off. This might kill. Yeah, that's great. I gotta sub disable. I know it's painful to do because I'm so close to another sub, but this is safe now. Yeah, and I just get to fire off another Sludge Bomb, so why not? I mean, yeah, I don't lose anything going for sub disable. Did what? Shadow Ball? Yeah, I got my health back, man. What am I losing? Nothing. And then we just follow the same transition. Like I said, Haunter, it's ridiculous how I can get out of these situations. I don't expect him to go for Scald twice. Yep. Now I get a free sub. Into disable. So that was a little scary. I could have potentially choked there if he went for another Scald, although I think somewhere down the line, just because I didn't have enough Black Sludge recovery, I would have had to make that. I'm sorry, man. This Mon's pretty broken. Yeah, no reason to go for it now. I'm just gonna spam until it goes for Scald this time. Yep. And now disable, and yeah, Shadow Ball, obviously. So, I mean, if I somehow was running low on Shadow Balls here in this late game Quagsire, I could start fishing for those Sludge Bomb, you know, poisons. But also, the more he recovers, the more likely that he'll just run out of recovers, right? And I still had enough disables. Yeah, I had 24 disables to stop his Scald. And between potentially even PP stalling or just finishing him off with yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how much I like this Alcremie, but we're just checking it out for fun. You know, maybe Haunter's kind of stealing the show here, but we'll see. I like that Alcremie can switch into Drampa, especially on that Draco Meteor or Flamethrower, and if it's like Specs, I can just recover on that, or if it's Life Orb, I can potentially stall it out or get it into, or, you know, just pressure with Dazzling Gleam, I guess, is the more obvious situation. Okay, we're going to get another game, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Up against another one of these ladder tour players. I'm seeing what looks to be a bulky offense here. I say that because of, you know, Piloswine, this pivoting Wishy-Washy, probably a pretty strong Bombastone, and Rotom Fan and Piloswine make a really nice core for bulky offense. But the best way we're going to deal with this, because I mean, I wish I had Sandaconda, because it could possibly put in some work. You know, I should say regular Sandaconda set. At least it might be able to catch that Savali and Rapidash off guard. But Spherocy is a great lead here because it's special offensive. So if a Bombasnow comes out, I don't necessarily mind it. I don't think he has Focus Blast. I want to see what it is though. So it's good for scouting. And I could just do a ton of damage with Gyro Ball right here and now. Alrighty, that's okay. And now we're going to go for Toxic because he's totally not anticipating that. Yep, he might Volt Switch out now, we'll see, whatever. Going to get up those Stealth Rocks, making sure that, you know, he gets punished. And now we're going to go right for Knockoff. I mean, Wishy-Washy, I don't mind this. I mean, this thing's going to lose its little bit of recovery. I'm somewhat losing a, you know, special defensive pivot, but I totally rather play it like this. Now we're just going to knock off what I'm anticipating, Rotom, or maybe even, yeah, their HDB. Yep, Heavy Duty Boots. Now we go for Stealth Rock just to secure it. I know I was probably going to die regardless, but now Rotom Fan is not coming in to, well, that much, I should say. I'm really curious what that Savali form is, because normally I would see like water or grass on this team, but I'm guessing it's dark because he wants something to punish Haunter a little bit, which makes me hesitant to go out to my faster Pokemon here into Haunter and Savali, but we're going to go Savali for sure. He's got U-turn that can kind of be annoying on his own Savali Dark. He might go there right now. I could also see him sacking his Rotom because I don't know what it's doing, except maybe getting a defog off against Alcremie, and maybe he thinks my Sanda too. But I didn't want to risk a Stone Edge from Sanda either, and I didn't want to let Wishy-Washy come in for free. So this is probably my best Mon to go into in this case. So he's taking a second. I'm sure sacking Rotom was not the easiest decision for him to make. But yeah, here's Wishy-Washy. And this is what I meant by it can't really come in for free. So yeah, I know it's got Scald and U-turn, right? Totally. I mean, why am I that much afraid of this? Neither of those are going to do that much damage. U-turn into Galarian Rapidash I thought was, you know, you could have just went to Galarian Rapidash right away. But now that makes me think that it's Scarf, you know, and not that strong. So rest. Okay, bad position because I'm SD. You know, this is a very bad position if you don't get... Yeah, man, this is bad news. I'm sorry. Let's see if he gets a U-turn. No burn. No burn. We're safe. So I'm kind of curious if I should be greedy here and go for Flame Charge. And I'm thinking there's probably no reason for it. Just, you know, not risk anything. I'm fine with this and go right into Sanda. And then EQ, right? Yeah, I think so. So he goes into Bombasnow. That's funny. Stone Edge, I don't think kills, but it'll put it in range. Oh, the crit. Yeah, sorry. That crit totally mattered. I'm serious. Let's actually go Alcremie. Okay, alright. You got bad physical bulk. Don't Earthquake. Don't Icicle Crash. And now Alcremie's probably just fodder. Alright, awesome. Actually, no. Good. Great damage on Piloswine. So, yeah, this is the plan. I think one more multi-attack followed by Flame Charge. Could be really offensive. And then Sandaconda is looking like a sweep. Roam Fan's going to be able to tank a little bit of what his offensive mons have. And then Haunter could speed tie the Savali. So I kind of like this situation a lot, actually. This is where he might be contemplating his own Savali Dark to switch into. And the funny thing is, it might not even be Savali Dark. I'm just a little curious about what else it could be, though. Normal. Savali Normal would kind of make sense, I guess. He doesn't mind having a Ghost type immunity and switching, right? Okay, so good. I'm going to die to Ice Shard. That's completely fine. Yeah. I don't know if I should jeopardize... Let's jeopardize Haunter's Bulk, because we don't need Haunter's Bulk. Right? Savali Dark comes out, so what? Now we just Sludge Bomb. Awesome, so I got the Speed Tie and the Poison. I'm sorry about that. But I'm thinking it did not matter too much, because... Actually, why did he... I guess he wants to have a sack, but... I don't know. I don't think I really like that play he had. So the Speed Tie didn't matter. Kind of depends on how well I trade hits with everything. I'm thinking that I would have lived, you know, one from... So I think... What's his name? Savali still would have been 2 KO'd by Earthquake, and that's all that mattered. Oh, but he's got Healing Wish. That's crazy. I gotta find out who this guy is after this. This is great. So, Piloswine came in. So it was Scarf, Healing Wish. Yeah. Totally was not anticipating that. But now we just gotta wear this down with Will-O-Wisp, Air Slash, and you know what? We might have to hope for a flinch, sad to say. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. And yeah, we got it. Now we just can't miss. And I'll say GG. Alrighty. GG. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, I mean, that was cool. I like how he was able to get that off. I like the Trash Talk Galarian Rapidash, because I just don't think it's that crazy of a good mon either. And I don't like Scarf Healing Wish, because I don't find too many opportunities for it to work. But on bulky offense, I think, you know, getting Piloswine or even Rotom Fan back to full health, that could be really helpful. I do admit that much. And we saw that there, but we also see how those builds, and that your Scarfer, right? Your Scarfer that could have potentially outsped my own and just sweat my team, you know, to a lesser extent, was just KO'd. It just KO'd itself in one turn. That's another reason why I'm not the biggest fan of this. But I'm seeing another team without a Fairy Resist, or that the Fairy Resist is Piloswine, you know, because that actually deals with Alcremie kind of well. And that's who I'm anticipating coming out. So let's just go right into my Pharaoh Seed. Hit him with a knockoff. Maybe set up, probably set up a Toxic, actually. Let's not get up Stealth Rocks right away. Oh, but instead we get Artarzalp. So I'm not the worst, I'm not the most afraid of this, I mean. But we're just going to go right for knockoff, and oh, look at that, it's sub. It's a weird set, so I can just Gyro Ball this, but what am I afraid of? These sub 3 attacks, sub Thunder Wave Bolt Beak, that's definitely a scary set. I think he's going to try to... Yeah, I would say he's definitely just going to go for another sub and just bait me out. Now I'll go for Icicle Crash Flinches. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh yeah, that's heavy damage too. Alright, here's what. I'm gonna say, give me a Stealth Rock up. Never mind. Alrighty, I'll click X in a second, but I mean, it's pretty annoying, but I think we gotta keep Savali Dark because it's a total killer late game if I get rid of Hitmonchan. I wanted to get a Stealth Rocks up so it could bait going into, what's it called? You know, Rapid Spin. But okay, I think he's gonna go into his Apple Pie. Yeah, couldn't think of the name of it. Now let's just go for Wisp. Might go Artarzalt. Who knows? He might just stay in. But listen, I'm gonna go for Wisp. kind of scout it out, and then I might go right into Alcremie because that does a pretty good job too. Alcremie does a good job against, yeah, a lot of this team, honestly. And I still have a Bolt Peak switch in, thankfully, with Sanda. Did he miss the Icicle Crash? No, I missed the Wisp right there. Dang. Okay, now we'll switch out. And me not going for Volt Switch, no, that doesn't prove that I'm not, you know. Wish I'd call mine. Arctur's also just a little faster, but okay, no, let's go for 2. Dang, that's strong. Yeah, let's go for another. I don't care how much do in Piloswine, I just want some chip on it. Let's see. Wow, that's good. That is some good damage. I'm going right into Rotom Fan, and then just try to go for another Wisp, Defog, so on and so forth. Yeah, Wisp, Defog, Air Slash, Flinches. Why not? So Wisp on Cofagris is awesome because it means that his Body Press, if it has it, it's not that strong at all. But he goes for Air Slash, and maybe he realizes I'm a little bulky now. Doesn't do much again. And my Air Slash can't miss, which is what I kind of do like this set a lot, for that matter. But we're just going to wear him down. Maybe again, fish for flinches. Yeah, this Rotom is pretty clutch if you ask me. Actually, okay, here's what we're should we set up? No, I'll be able to set up on it next turn. Yeah. I guess I could have kept Rotom, but he's also really weak, and it's hard to say when or where I'd even be able to get something off like that. So we're going to Calm Mind and then recover. I mean, he's definitely just going to sack this. Oh, or set up Toxic Spikes. That's maybe a reason why I could have kept Rotom, but that's okay. Gonna get my health back. Alrighty. We're gonna go for shoot. We're gonna go for another Calm Mind. Anticipating another T-Spikes out of my opponent. Okay, we're gonna do this just a few more times, follow this transition until maybe he wants to shake it up. If he doesn't, I won't, bore the audience or my opponent. Yeah, okay, we'll do it one more time and then I'll go right into the Gleam. This is when I put the timer on. This is a tactical timer moment because it sounds like you just want to spam until you shake it up once. That doesn't matter. I know he's just hazing. I only made him do it, what, 3 times? His switch-ins, though, are pretty limited, and Piloswine going down just makes my Haunter, that much scarier. So why don't we do that? Oh, and my Savali. So let's do it, Alcremie. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. You're dead now, but that's okay. I really wish Appleton was out of here. Because then I could maybe sweep with like Earthquake, just revenge kill a lot easier. I'm gonna go for Psychic Fangs when Hitmonchan comes in, though. Call me crazy, but I want this thing, yeah, again, because he might think I'm going to go into Haunter. I hope it doesn't Drain Punch. Yeah, see, he goes for that. Now we go Haunter. Right? Now I'm crazy. Perfecto. Sludge Bomb should kill. It does not kill. I live though. Well, it's Ice Punch, Mac Punch, Rapid Spin, Drain Punch might be his move, so let's disable that. You might want to save this, go into Appleton. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's just Sludge Bomb. I'm fine, I got a little bit more health back. Appleton being low just means that I gotta get Malamar down and I can sweep with Earthquake. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Should I, if it's rest talk, this is the crazy thing, because if it is rest talk, all I can do is knock off me, and then maybe sleep talk to try to roll knockoff. So if it's scarf, I mean I just have to take the knockoff regardless. If it's 3 attacks, then going for sub and disable is probably my worst option, but we'll sub and we'll see what happens. Alright, let's hope it's not 3 attacks. It's not 3 attacks. Alright, now the sludge bomb is a little bit safer. Not free, because you gotta worry about rest talk, you know, which might be coming. No, he goes right into Hitmonchan. Wow. That's a funny, it's a really funny series of events. So now he's gonna go Archer's ult. Well, I'm thinking I go right into Sandaconda, because I don't want to take too many hits anyways. I can take an Icicle Crash. Take 1. Yeah, exactly. I'll just go for Earthquake. I just want to get I just needed 1 bulky Earthquake off in this, and I don't want to hit Malamar to raise his defense, so multi-attack can do around like 70, 65, something like that. And that's where Sludge Bomb comes in, clutch, you know. I still have that sub-disable, which will actually just, you know, has a very high potential just to beat it outright. Or I get the Earthquake in, right? Now I follow up with sub-disable Haunter. Okay, wait, why am I second? Should I Sludge Bomb? Should I Sludge Bomb? Twice. See, this is another 50-50. Ooh, okay. Okay, no, let's just disable, because I might just be able to win with Savali anyways. I just need 2 hits. What is my Savali at? I should know this. Oh, I would have died. I can't afford 2 hits. That's Savali. What am I thinking? But I think I got this Archer's ult. Yes, it's enough. It's enough. And I got health bag, so I can just win. Okay, so this turn 39 disable is everything. If I went for Sludge Bomb, it would have been game over. Thankfully, I played this maybe a little bit on the safer end, but that worked out for me. Alcremie, you know, as much as I ragged on it, you gotta admit it was able to go for, yeah, definitely sub-disable again. It was able to go for a Dazzling Gleam on Piloswine while it was baited out, and that put it in sack range, so my Haunter could come in and finish the job here. And you know what? I might be talking a little too early. We gotta see how he wants to deal with these. No, okay, now I don't care because you're too low anyways. Oh no, here it is. Here's the rest. Now I gotta pray for sleep rolls. I mean, either way, I was happy with kind of how I played this. It was scary, but it's still not over. Alright, I don't know what we should do about this. This is just going to take forever. Alrighty, yeah. Alcremie, I think it could have done maybe a little bit more. All in all, I don't know what maybe the best team is for it. I totally tried a few other options before this recording today. Even a little bit last night too, I think. And yeah, not my biggest recommendation, but you know, it's something. Anyways, I think I just lost right here. That's okay. Yeah, see, 24. I thought I was on the higher end of 24. That's why I partially played like this, because I thought if I can get 2 hits with Savali, I was going to be okay. But I think this actually works too. Yeah, wait, what am I saying? I do have 2 hits with Savali. I was thinking maybe this switching around with Haunter messed up my interpretation. This should kill. Let's see. Yeah, GG. Okay, So it did still work out. I'm not sure what my opponent needed to win that, but I'm happy I got that disable off on that turn 39 or whatever. Anyways, that's all. I'll have the team in the description as per usual, and let me know how you guys have been liking Alcremie.